So I painted my baby. And if I send shots, all you hear is dun dun dun. Your man smoking good.
That ain't no motherfucking 22.
Smoking
What
like
that
a
is?
rasta.
Oh no, that's that 223.
Cause niggas want the drama right till we have to pop out. Hit them with that motherfucking na. Trey songs gone for the summer. Nigga and I'm dumping. Send a couple shots, know he running. Keep a K loaded, call it blocker. My little baby chopper. And if I need to, sweep your block up. The modern day, you gotta add the mafia. We here to fuck the block up. Forgot our sons, yeah, you know they got us. All I need is moolah, do you know I got the slocks out? But nigga called the cops out, and all you hear is fuck the federal laws. No mercy for your papa, he crying for your mama. And you the type of motherfucker, tell it front your honor. And get your mans locked up, and get his ass turned out. If I see a pussy nigga, then I gotta turn his lights out. What's your name? What is going on, YouTube? It is your favorite pistol packing rapper, MDMA Sosa, aka Sosa Leader Pistol Geek, and I'm back with another video for you guys. Listen, I just want to thank all of my followers on Instagram, all of my subscribers here on YouTube, everybody in my Facebook that I told that I was going to be sharing my life story with. And after I put part 1 out, you guys, the love and the amount of people that just wanted to hear part 2, the amount of people that just wanted me to keep telling my story is amazing, man. So with that being said, y'all already know what time it is, man. This is From Bitch to Bull, the Sosa Lee race story, part 1, my early life, episode 2.
Stressing is life really worth it. I know I'm not best, but I know I deserve it. A coupe in a bitch with your lanes, I be swerving. Yeah, I am amazing, but I am not perfect. Stressing is life really worth it. I know I'm not best, but I know I deserve it. A coupe in a bitch with your lanes, I be swerving. Yeah, I am amazing, but I am not perfect. See, I am not perfect, just know that I'm worth it. Just cut me the check, cause I'm honestly working. Been trapping and stacking, hell yeah.
Okay, so boom. I'm like, somebody gotta tell me what my shit is. And that's the first time I'd never cussed around my auntie and uncle, man. So at this point, they're like, oh, my uncle going off.
Who the fuck you think you talking to? Sit your little ass down and get the goddamn...
You little dirty mouth motherfucker, I should beat your ass. And he trying to, whoop my ass. And at this point, I'm running upstairs to my great-grandmother's house. I'm out of here, you feel me? I go upstairs, and I immediately... Ma, Daddy done stole my game. He what? You weren't even supposed to have that whoa. Cussing me out, going off. At the time, it hurt my feelings because I'm like 6.5. And, I'm just thinking like, I didn't think nothing was going to happen. I'm being a kid. And my mom's going off on me, but, being older and being an adult, now I realize why she was, because she was trying to prevent this specific situation from happening. And all I had to do was not take my game, right? So, she comes and gets me that day. Yeah, you're not going back over your grandma's house. That shit dead. Now, at the time, like I told you guys, we were living on the west side, 905 Merton. We go, and we back at our apartment now, and we lived at the time, I don't know, to this day, I don't know what the full story was, but we originally lived on the 3rd floor, apartment 314, right? And randomly one day I was coming home from school and we were moving out. Now, when my parents told me we were moving out, I'm thinking to myself, okay, we moving to a different place. She's like, no. My mom's like, no, we're moving downstairs with one of, our friends or whatever. His name was Mar. M-A-R-R. You know what I mean? But anyway, if y'all wondering why I'm mentioning this little part of the story, it's because it all coincides with part 3. So it's all gonna come together, best believe me. We moved downstairs and we, I had a room bunk bed. At the time, I didn't know my parents were struggling, so it made sense. My dad had just lost his job. They had just closed down his school that he was doing janitorial at. So I didn't even know that at the time. But anyway, we moved down there, and this is in the midst of them my dad and my mom trying to track my biological father down and basically find my stuff. So I say for about a week straight. Now, this is the crazy part. I wouldn't say that I have a photographic memory, but I have, specific memories of specific things that I can remember to a T. So with that being said, I remembered probably like a month and a half before any of this happened, my aunt and my uncle came and got me from my mom's house when we were living on the west side. And they took me somewhere. I can't remember. I didn't stay the night. I didn't go over my great grandmother's house, but they took me somewhere. Now, before we went to that place, we stopped on like Woodward somewhere area, and it was like by these apartment buildings, and nobody told me who they were going upstairs to see. But I kind of put 2 and 2 together sitting in the car, because my uncle was the only one that went upstairs, and they weren't mentioning the person by name. They were specifically going out of the way to say, "Oh yeah, we got to go see such and such. This person, like he really, can't, watch what you say. He repeat everything, type thing going on." So I'm putting 2 and 2 together. Like, is they taking me over my dating house anyway? Like, my mom told them no, but I'm not saying nothing, because I'm still a child, staying in a child's place. And I end up just sitting in the car, but he ends up, I believe he either came downstairs. He didn't come to the car. I believe he either looked outside and I saw him, or he came downstairs to the little doorway and looked outside and waved. Either way, I was like, oh, this is my dad's apartment. So the whole week, every apartment, my mom, she on a mission at this point. So every apartment that looks like my dad's apartment, or I'm thinking that's my dad's apartment, we driving around the whole city of Detroit. Only thing that I knew, it was on the west side, it was an apartment building, it was a really effed up neighborhood, and it was like right off of Woodward. You know what I'm saying? It was somewhere on Woodward. So for about a week straight, we checked every single apartment building. And I'm talking about, my mom is straight up down rider. I love my mama, but you know what I'm saying? Check every apartment building, man. Every single one. And find nothing. Then randomly, she was mad at me because she had spent a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of gas and everything, called off work, all type of things. And she was like, if you can't figure out where the hell he at, I'ma just have to say F it and woo. And as we was sitting there, I think we stopped to get dinner or lunch or something, because we was in the New Center area. You know what I mean? We was downtown in the New Center area. If you know New Center area, you know that's where all the pregnant chicks go. That's where the child support court and all that stuff is. Yeah, that New Center area. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we over there like at the Hungry Howie's, I believe, if it's still there. But we sitting there in the parking lot, and I kind of like, I don't know if I was just being extra or whatever, but I stepped out the car, folks. And I'm just like wandering. And I walked down the street a little bit. I said, that's the apartment building. That's the apartment building right there. I swear to God, that's it. I just randomly came across it. Like, because I was like, I seen something in the distance when I stepped out of the car. Like, in Detroit, it's all types of abandoned buildings and all type of shit, desolate and all that. So you kind of got to really be looking. So we come, I believe, well, you know what I mean, my parents was coming out, and I got out the car to help with the, you know, with the pizza and everything. And as I stepped out the car, I kind of caught something in my distance. I was like, and I just kind of started walking with the pizza. My mama like, ew. I just kept walking like, no, I think that's ding, ding, ding. I looked, I said, that's it right there. I swear to God, that's the building, Ma. That's it right there. That's it right there. Hey man, if y'all liking the video, I need y'all to go ahead and push a like, share, sub to the channel, turn on those post notifications, because guess what? It's gonna be another part. You know it's gotta be another part. I gotta keep talking about it. So, I'm like, it's right there, Ma, it's right there. She like, you sure? Because this whole last week, you ain't been sure. You sure? Ma, on everything I love. That was the thing back then. We wasn't saying merch. We wasn't saying on God. We wasn't saying Jesus sandals. We were saying on everything I love. On everything I love, Ma. That's the apartment building. I swear, I remember it. All right, let's go see. And the crazy part about it is, I remembered the apartment. They said, my aunt and uncle said what apartment they were going to multiple times in the car. The exact apartment number. Now, remember I told you, my aunt was a drunk. So was my uncle. So, they letting this information out thinking that they being slick. Whole time, I'm way smarter than your average bear. And I'm paying attention. I'm peeping everything. I've always been that way. Very observative. And they let out the apartment. I think it's two something. It was like 2 or 5. It was between, I think it was either 208 or 508. Something like that, right? Man, we get to the apartment building. And I'm like, and my mom stops right before we get ready to go in the door. She does a prayer. She's like, Lord, and such and such and such and such. I'm just like, oh, shit about to get real. So, we go up to apartment 208. My mama stand off to the side like this. Ready to punch, bitch. You feel me? Ready to Mayweather. You feel me? Fuck Mayweather. Tyson.
What did he say?
Yes. Ready to throw them heavy. Throw them bows. You feel me? And my stepdad, he just kind of stayed downstairs in the car. I guess he was trying to see if he seen them coming up or he seen them like in the area. I forgot what the plan was. But anyway, boom. 208 opens the door. It's a lady and her kids. And like literally, it's not them. So my mom, oh, I'm sorry, we looking for such and such and such and such. You know where they stay? Nah. Oh, okay. Ew, I thought you said this was the apartment. I told you, Ma, it was either 208 or 508. It's only one other apartment it could be. Fuck it. I forgot to tell you that this was one of the most ghetto apartments that you will ever see in your life, man. This motherfucker right here, dirty as hell, okay? None of the elevators worked. They had like 4 elevators. None of them worked. How the fuck that happened? Anyway, none of the elevators worked. And we had to walk up all 6 flights of steps. Mind you, we already done walked up 2 flights and walked around to find apartment 208. So anyway, we have to walk up the rest of the flights of steps now.
Son of a bitch!
Now my mama pissed. Now she boom, 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 boom. She at the door now. Now I'm scared. Now at this point, I don't know if calling my mom and telling her that my dad stole from me was the smartest idea. If y'all like the story, man, I need y'all to go ahead and push a like, share, sub to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and drop that family first, amendment second in the comments if y'all want to hear the Sosa Lee Ray story. Early life. Episode 3. So listen, I just want to thank everybody that's showing love to my videos, everybody that shares my content, everybody that really messes with me in general. I want to give a shout out to Mr. 2A We Stand for putting me on a different platform and really get my name out there. I want to give a shout out to Mr. No Face 2A, one of my most loyal supporters ever since I first started this channel. Want to give a shout out to Tac Life J, because he's been a loyal supporter ever since the start of this thing. I want to give a shout out to KP2A Pew Pew. Man, even though we in different states, man, we damn near talk every day. OG Rocker Fool, man. You know what I'm saying? I give a shout out to you as well. Glock Pack and John. You know, everybody that consistently participates and shares my content and engages with me, y'all are the real ones. You feel me? And that's why I'm choosing to say this now. You know, I love all y'all, man. Thank y'all for standing with me in this Family First Amendment Second movement. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Until next time, and until y'all drop that Family First and Amendment Second in the comments to let me know y'all want another part. Family First, Amendment Second. I love all y'all. Peace.
And if I send shots, all your heads down, your hands smoking good. I'm
that ain't no motherfucking 22. Oh no, that's that 223.
Cause niggas want the drama right till we have to pop out. Hit them with that motherfucking na. Trey songs gone for the summer. Nigga, and I'm dumping. Send a couple shots, know he running. Keep a K loaded, call it blocker. My little baby chopper. And if I need to, sweep your block up. The modern day, you gotta add the mafia. We here to fuck the block up. Forgot our sons, yeah, you know they got us. All I need is moolah, do you know I gotta slide up? Hop out, do a fucking pop out. Niggas talking reckless, so we had to bring the Glocks out. But nigga called the cops out, and all you hear is fuck the federal laws. No mercy for your papa, he crying for your mama. And you the type of motherfucker, tell in front your honor. And get your mans locked up, and get his ass turned out. If I see a pussy nigga, then I gotta turn his lights out.